So the hydrangeas are done. A squirrel put a pumpkin plant in my front yard, and that's fine. This rose bush looks like it got something. I really need to cut it back. I really need to fertilize the roses. And I want to cut some of this cherry tree off so I can make a spoon out of the wood. The carrots, I could probably pull some. I pulled the peppers off of there. There are banana peppers, looks like one fell off. These grapes were supposed to be Concord green seedless. And I keep trying them. And they're they're starting to sweeten up. Okay. These are fake banana trees. They look like banana trees, but there are new bananas that come on them. The spearmint. It's a nice little row of it. Looks like I need to pull this tomato plant. Got some fennel growing up in there. That's going to seed. Looks like I have a couple more strawberries. Carrots are down in the bags. I did have potatoes there. This was a mulberry. And I cut it way back and I've got more mulberries on it. So that's going to be yummy. So the thing is with my mulberry, if I just keep cutting it back, because I took a lot off the top, then it actually grows more mulberries. I have a pumpkin, and this again was a squirrel. A pumpkin over here, one over there. I picked one already. Thought I had another one. It is so hot out here. It's amazingly hot. Oh, there's another one. So it looks like this one squirrel planted a pumpkin seed, and I have 4 pumpkins I'll get. Let's see. Still have some strawberries. I'll have to come back and get them. Lots of figs. My apples are still doing good. These are my 4 blueberry plants, and I really need to cover them next year because the birds totally got all the blueberries. They will have netting on them next year. I bought this cute little thing at Next to New in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm going to spray paint it gold, and I cut back my echinaceas and put it around there. So I'll keep that here just to contain my echinacea. The apple tree, again, I started from 1 apple seed of a Macintosh apple that I ate, and I think these will be due to be picked in October. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought I had 6. Oh, 8. I didn't even see that one. Oh, that's cool. 8 apples on my apple tree. How surprising. I swear I didn't see some of these. Unless they just started to grow recently. What a great surprise. 8 apples on my apple tree. Watermelon is down here. That's from a watermelon I threw in my mulch pile. Lots of figs on my fig tree. More figs. The broccoli is done. Another watermelon. The rosemary is just going bonkers, as are the raspberries. String beans have come across, and they're just going crazy. I need to come out and pick some. I put in my onions that I bought a box of onions and cut the tops off, and are just trying to plant those. We'll see what happens. These are llama beans. That's a rhubarb. There's one cucumber from a cucumber plant. This plant here is a hardy kiwi. Again, more string beans up in here. And a cucumber and kiwi and string beans. It's quite a mix. Celery didn't do that well. Some of them died, some of them are continuing. Oregano, I think this was the Greek oregano. Again, string beans, asparagus, all up in here. Well, the asparagus isn't all up in there. That's what this stuff right here is asparagus. And I got that earlier in the year. Back in the spring, the asparagus was. This is a olive tree. Again, more banana trees that don't grow bananas. This is a blackberry. And these are all raspberries. And I keep trying to keep them contained on my side here, but they just keep wanting to come over to the next yard. They really spread a lot. It's a whole bunch of new berries growing. And so is my figs coming over into the next yard, so I have to trim those again. I picked the pears because the squirrels started to get them, and anyway, so nothing on the pear tree. This is a couple of tomato plants. This is a pecan tree. I don't see any pecans yet, but I'm sure there will be some. I got one the first year. The second year the cicadas came out, and this is the third year. This is a butterfly bush. This is an eggplant. Oh, lots of eggplants. This seems to be the best spot in my yard for eggplants. My butterfly bush has got some nice monarch butterflies on it. The grapes have done really well this year. This I put for just flowers, and I have some dill. Lots of the cosmos came up, and the dill died out. There were like 7 different kinds of flowers back here, and I don't know what happened to a lot of them. The petunias I don't see, so we'll see what else comes up. These I just added the other day, that petunia, because I had it in a pot and I just threw it in there, and they really seem to like it here. So it doesn't get a lot of morning sun, but it gets afternoon sun. The sage just continues to go crazy. I put a lot of onions that I cut the tops off and stuck those in the ground, thinking maybe I'll get onions from the tops to grow. I had carrots in here, and I cut them because they were going to seed. I need to weed back here. I really need to weed. So, oh, and then there are grapes, Concord seeded grapes over this way. I picked I don't know how many times and continue to pick them as they darken. I've gotten lots of grape juice. It is a good 90-some degrees. The grass has been cut for the week. It's nice and shady under here, has a nice breeze. Looks like we'll get some more rain, which has been making it really nice for my vegetables.